Hello and welcome to the Rumblin' Man YouTube channel. This is a YouTube channel for guitar and bass players alike, in which we check out the gear and techniques that help us get the best tone. As a multi-instrumentalist of guitar and bass myself, obviously I want to check out both guitar and bass on this channel, and that's what we do, from looking at the guitars and basses themselves to looking at pedals, amps, effects, strings, even pickups. We look at it all, and we have a great time. So if that's the kind of content that you enjoy on YouTube, do me a favor and hit subscribe. And if you're one of my regular subscribers, a return viewer, welcome back. Please give me the thumbs up button, and I would be absolutely grateful for that. In this video today, as we proceed, I'm going to give you a number of more demos of this guitar, but first I want to give you a little information on the guitar itself. And today we are checking out CNZ's JM model. And while I am working with CNZ to produce this video, it will be an unbiased review, as that's my commitment to you, okay? This JM, or I'm just gonna say Jazzmaster, okay? Yes, it's their JM, but it's a Jazzmaster. That's what it is, right? This is actually in a beautiful coral pink color that I really like a lot, and it's a great playing experience. This guitar retails at like $269, but it's got a lot of premier appointments on it. I've had it for a little bit. I haven't even taken the pickguard plastic off yet, so maybe I'll do that in a little while. But yeah, just really a neat product. So let me dive in real quick to a little bit of the specs before I give you some more demos, just so you can kind of know what's on this guitar. When I looked at all the different colors available on their website, this is the color that stood out to me the most. But they have others available like Seafoam, Daphne Blue. They've got like Fiesta Red, depending on whether it's in stock or not. They've got a really cool emerald green color, you know, and they got white, black, sunburst. Just some really sweet looking guitars, man. I mean, that alone, you know, is worth the price. But really cool what we've got here. So this is a solid alder body. Now, the word Fender is not on the headstock here. This is CNZ's take on a JM style guitar, but this is a solid alder body. That's a step in the right direction. On this body, you know, the controls are very simple. It's just a three-way switcher, a master volume, and a master tone. Okay, we don't have anything in addition to that, but if you enjoy guitar mods like I do, you can obviously put other things in it. We have two P90 style soap bar pickups here. Just kind of that classic vintage aesthetic to it. For the bridge, this is a really cool bridge. I think it's pretty nice, actually. This is a vintage style steel bridge, and the actual saddles themselves I really like, because these are threaded saddles. On a lot of my basses, I actually put threaded saddle bridges on them. I like threaded saddles on this JM for a couple of reasons. Number one, I like it because it helps you get your string spacing right. You know, if you notice your string is not really in line with the pickup very well, you can move it over, you know, one of the threads on the saddle. So that's a big favorite thing of mine. And then for another reason for this JM is I've actually, in the past, with Jazzmasters that I've sometimes had slippage when doing certain string bends and things like that. Well, these threaded saddles are going to prevent some of the slippage that I've struggled with in the past. And then down here, you know, at the bridge plate, where you put the strings in, we got the tremolo arm. And this is a, you know, a Jazzmaster-style tremolo, which I'm a big fan of. The hardware is coated in chrome, which is very lovely. Here's the back of the guitar with CNZ's nameplate. Sorry about my fingerprints. I've had my hands all over this guitar today. So as far as the body goes, very cool situation here. And then moving up to the neck, we actually have an extended fretboard. This is a maple neck, feels like hard maple. Head cap up here, and then these tuning gears are actually CNZ's premium tuning machines, and I really like them, actually. I really don't think that you would have any problem with them. Usually one of the first things I upgrade on an electric guitar is the tuning machines, but these are pretty good. They've got the vintage, you know, butterbean aesthetic to them, but they also have the screws for tightening. They are, you know, closed seal, but I don't know, they seem like pretty good tuners. So, I mean, at a glance, everything on this guitar seems pretty sweet. Can anybody tell me why somebody out there might be looking at one of these wondering if it can country and blues as well? Can anybody tell me? Maybe it's because Chris Stapleton plays a Fender Jazzmaster. So obviously with a JM style guitar, if you're looking for a great one on a budget, you want to know if this can cover country tunes. Well, let's find out. In this next demo, I'm going to turn on some slapback delay, play some country lead, and see how it sounds. Let's check it. Can it PW, Rumbling Man? Can it PW? Oh, praise and worship. Sorry. For me personally, you know, I used to actually play electric guitar in a worship band all the time. And my favorite kind of guitar, personally, for worship music, as far as electrics go, is generally a JM, a jazzmaster-style guitar. Love the tremolo paired with P90 style pickups. Love the aesthetic, the vibe of the guitar. So I'm just going to turn on, you know, some heavy reverb. We'll listen to a little bit of ambient style playing and see, could we picture with our ears this guitar being used in a modern praise and worship setting? Let's check it out. You could upgrade these pickups and have a really great sounding and playing axe on your hands with a good setup and everything. Speaking of the pickups themselves, I want to let you hear how they sound soloed so you can hear this guitar played in each pickup position. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with the neck pickup, make our way to both and to the bridge. And on each pickup setting, I'm going to play it first with the tone knob rolled back to 5 and then with the tone knob rolled open to 10 so that you can hear how each pickup sounds with the tone knob blended out a bit and wide open. Let's check it out. So now it's time for my opinion, my own experience with this JM from CNZ Audio. I've had it, I don't know, a month or more now. Just now getting to the review because I had some others in line that I needed to tackle. But yeah, I do want to give you my opinion on this instrument because I want to give you a balanced perspective of this guitar so that you will know if it's right for you, okay? So let me start with anything negative or any cons, and then I'm going to give you the positive and the pros, okay? So here are the cons to me. On the less monumental end, out of the box, I did feel like I needed to adjust the neck of this guitar. It had high action out of the box. I could tell that the neck was bowed too far forward, so I did use an Allen wrench that comes with a guitar, and I did adjust the neck and get it straightened out. Is it perfect? Not right now. No, it's not perfect. It needs a little further adjustment. And even as I've been playing it today, the action is not perfect. And in fact, the string height is not perfect either. So one thing I am going to recommend is that you get a setup. You really need to get a setup. And you say, well, Rumbling Man, I don't know how to do that. I don't know anyone who does setups. Well, there's somebody in your town, okay? Go to your local music store, wherever, get on Facebook Marketplace, see if there's somebody selling guitars in your town that does setups. You'd be surprised that some of these people will do a guitar setup for you and not charge you a ton of money. But the guitar needs a good pro setup, okay? And that's just what you need for maximal playability with this guitar if you really want it to play like a pro instrument. Another con for me is that I'm not crazy about the sound, okay? Well, let me put it this way. I'm not crazy about the pickups. To me, you know, being in line with general, you know, cheaper, low-end, affordable pickups, you usually get some pickups that aren't very high performance. Now, did you hear these pickups sound good in today's video? Yes, but that's because I worked to do that. Today, you know, our rig is the Line 6 Helix LT. I used a combination of my own patches and IR-based patches from other guys, and made them sound good. But I also, you know, I had to boost treble a lot. I feel like these pickups are a little bit muddy, and if you're going to use them, I think you're going to be needing to turn up the treble quite a bit. They're not completely useless. However, if you're into mods and into upgrades, I would say if you want optimal performance out of this guitar without having to just, you know, crank the crap out of your highs on your amp or preamp, I would say you're going to want to upgrade the pickups for a pro sound, okay? And then my third and final con is that the guitar just doesn't stay in tune as well as I would like. It's a little out right now, but mostly on. But like today, over the course of doing the demo, obviously I had to tune it a lot. But this is a common problem in guitars, not just, you know, more affordable end guitars, but also, you know, my Fenders. When I'm recording with my Fenders, unless it's my American one, you know, I've got to tune a lot. And even with my American one, I sometimes do. Tuning stability issues can be caused by a number of things on the guitar. That's my list of 3 cons, but none of these things are the end of the world. They're all things that can be solved with some upgrades and with a good setup, okay? Now for the pros, there's a ton of pros. I can't even name them all. The aesthetic of this guitar is sweet. It looks great. I love that it's a solid alder body. That's my favorite kind of guitar body. I love the finish. I love that the parts, even though they're affordable end parts, they're not bad at all. They seem like pretty good quality parts. The neck, I'm usually a gloss guy. This is not gloss. This is a satin rub, but it's a very smooth satin. You can play it for hours and not really worry so much about clammy hands. I think the biggest thing is that this guitar is an incredible modding platform. If you're looking for a guitar that you can do some mods on and take a budget guitar and turn it into a really sharp axe, this is a great platform for that. And in addition to that, you know, the price point is about $269. So this is a sub $300 instrument. And for that price point, it's pretty hard to beat. So if you want a CNZ Audio JM of your own, you want to get one, you want to check it out, then I've got a link in the description of this video to where you can make that happen, okay? Big thanks to the guys at CNZ Audio. Great guys for helping me make this video happen today. I very much appreciate it. And also a big thanks to all you viewers for checking out this video. Let me know in the comments what your favorite budget guitars are, because I love budget guitars, okay? God bless you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.